Hey, it's Fabian, and this video is about raising your prices because you know you are worth more. So a lot of people, especially when they start out, they are afraid of charging high prices. And this is totally fine because you are not so convinced about yourself, about your product, your service, but you might not have the confidence in order to really, yeah, get someone convinced about your high price. And you may also feel, yeah, it's a little bit on the high side. It's maybe also the case that you even haven't purchased things within this price range, so that you're not familiar with spending so much money. There's a saying that you only can ask for such an amount that you also have paid someone else. And this is really true. I experienced this for myself. I invested a lot in my knowledge, in my education. And the higher the prices I was able to, where I invested, then I was more convinced also on the other side to charge premium prices for my service and for my skills. So there's a balance between it. So if you can really have invested in yourself a high amount of money, then you are also more convinced about your value that you have, and you can raise your prices even faster normally. But there's also another way that you can raise the prices and being confident and don't overshoot and asking for such a high price that you are uncomfortable and the other person on the other side really knows this and recognizes that you are also uncomfortable with it. So here's what I suggest you to do. So if you take your service or product, whatever you are offering, and just increase the price by 20-30%, and then just see what happens. You just pitch it for the next 5 to 10 people, and eventually there will be some people are saying yes to your higher price. And then what you do is you wait for 5 to 10 more sales. It really depends on you. So if you are more confident, then you can raise the price after the 5th person or even after the 10th person. So once you have sold another 5 or 10 people, then you raise your prices again for 10, 20 or 30%. So that's how you progress, and that you are iterating and doing over and over again. And so you increase the prices with every 5 to 10 people, and then you get also to a higher price point, but then you don't have this huge gap in order to really double your price from today to tomorrow. You raise the prices constantly. And this is what we did as well with our last company. We just started out with our consulting product, and then we raised the prices, and we just saw how far can we raise the prices there. And that you have a benchmark, how far can you raise your price? So there is actually no limit. And we sold also very, very high value products, and the prices were really, really high. So our most expensive product was a mastermind for 250,000 euros per year. And we had everything from freebies to this very high expensive mastermind. And is everybody getting the value out of this very expensive mastermind? You can ask this as well for a 60,000 consulting or coaching program that we had. So the benchmark is something like you charge around about 10%, 10 to 20% of the value that you provide. So if you provide, or if you ask for a price, let's say about $100,000 for your service, then you should make a value of 1 million. And if you charge 10% of what you provide. And this is a very good thing if you can do this. But actually we were able to sell on a very, or in a higher disproportional way than this 10 to 20%. We were charging a lot of more in compared to the value that someone gets, but the potential was there. So for example, if someone bought a $60,000 coaching program, the value was really there, that someone could really get the ROI within 1 year for this program. So especially if you were a business owner and making 100, 200 million a year. So then it was really obvious that you can get the value and the ROI out of it. But if you would have been a smaller business owner, then the value was also there, but the price compared to the value or the ROI that you get was much smaller. So what I want to say here is the starting point from 10 to 20% of the value discrepancy is very good. But if you want to charge even more, then you can get confidence in selling the higher price point just by raising the price after 5 to 10 people. So that's getting you the confidence, and then you also can really see, okay, when do you stop getting any sales? And then you will have the highest price possible that you will ask for your service or product. So these are all the things that I want to provide you here in order to really get you moving and really try to push you a little bit in this direction to ask for higher prices and being confident in asking for this higher prices, so that you really have a roadmap for this and how to do this. So if you have anything to add, leave me a comment. Otherwise, see you in the next video.